welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title, today I'm gonna be doing like a soft glam makeup type look tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Today's actually Christmas Eve, so I decided to might as well film it because I was kind of going for this type of look anyway for tonight because I'm going to my church's candlelight service and it's gonna be so cute. So I don't want to be over dramatic and be over the top with it, but I also want to do a little bit of extra. You know, like, I feel as though everybody has their own personal definition of what soft glam is, and my definition of soft glam is like extra but also being a little lazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys are curious to how I got this makeup look, keep on watching. So because I want like a soft glam type of look today, I'm not really going to be using tape and trying to get like super crisp today. So I'm literally just going to be popping right onto my face. So I personally like doing my eyes first and then the rest of my face, just because God forbid I jack up something on my eyes, I can fix it without having to, you know, disturb all the other stuff I already did on my face. So I already did my eyebrows off camera like I usually tend to do, and I will be going in with the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, and that's what that looks like. And I was probably saying for like the millionth and one time so far this year, or since I've even gotten this palette, I will be using the Morphe 35V palette. Guys, there's so many different eyeshadow looks you can use with this palette. It's ridiculous. So this is literally like my always go-to palette when it comes to doing makeup looks. Like, I just can't help it. I'm sorry. But anyway, but the thing is though, I don't be using the same looks every 2 seconds. I will say that every single eyeshadow look I do from this palette, it's always different. So that's a good thing, right? Y'all should give me brownie points for that. So the eyeshadow look that I'm going for today is kind of gonna be like a burgundy slash like plum type of like soft glam, like smoky eye type of look today. So I'm literally just probably gonna be using like 3, maybe 4 colors, if that, but most likely 3. Again, soft glam, a little bit extra, but being on the lazy side. That's what I think of soft glam. So with that being said, the first shade that I'm going to be starting off with as my transition shade is probably going to be, and that's that color right there. And I'm basically just going to blend this onto both my lids, and that's going to be basically my transition shade. Next, I'm just going to be using this color right here. It's kind of like the burgundy color, this color, but as you can see, it's just like 1 shade lighter. So I'm just going to go in and use that color to kind of help deepen the crease a little bit. I'm probably going to use like 2 colors on my crease and then my lid color. Again, I'm freestyling this. Hopefully it turns out right, but I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, you can't mess up soft glam. Next, I'm just going to be going in with this burgundy color right here. Ooh, you guys can't even see that. This color right here. And I'm basically just going to use that to deepen up the crease just a little bit more. Again, I'm not trying to do too much because it's supposed to be a soft glam type of look today. Then I'm just going to take my brush again and kind of just go over where I just put that darker burgundy. I don't know why. I had like the illest brain fart just now. Like, my brain literally just went blank. I'm like, wait, what's the word for burgundy? It's burgundy. So next, I'm just gonna be going in with this kind of like semi like shimmery color. It's kind of like the shimmer color to this color, but on camera it's picking up a lot more like pinkish than it really is. It's kind of more like a soft like magenta, like a glittery magenta, if that's like the correct color name for it, but I'm basically just gonna plop that on my lid. And after that, I'm probably gonna go in with this color here as well. Again, this is popping up brighter than it actually is on camera, but those are probably the two colors I'm gonna use on my lid, and then that'll pretty much finish up the eyes. Alright guys, so now that my eyes are done, I'm just going to be moving on to my face. So today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, as you guys can see here. It's funny because when I went to Walmart, I literally had walked past this. Now, mind you, I already had bought it before, but I walked past it and it was like the primer that broke the internet and all this other stuff. I was like, did this primer break the internet? Like, I just happened, who was it? I was watching somebody's makeup tutorial. I cannot remember, but somebody did a makeup tutorial and they had used this and said how much they liked it and how affordable it was. And I mean, I would hope it would be affordable because it's e.l.f. This primer really break the internet? I don't know if it did or not, but that was like the thing that, like, the little, I guess, like, stand or whatever that Walmart has set up for it. I'm like, okay. I'm also going to be using the Touch in Sol No Pore Bloom Primer as well. And I'm basically just going to focus this in my T-zone just to help minimize the appearance of pores even more. And I'm basically just going to let this sit and get a little bit dried down, just because I heard this primer works the best. Well, the e.l.f. primer I know works the best if you let it dry down a little bit, and then I would also assume the same thing for the Touch in Sol primer. So I'm just gonna wave this just a little bit, kind of to speed up time, because I'm actually going somewhere after this. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of color correction, and I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange. And then of course my go-to foundation as of now is the Milani foundation in the shade 0910. I've been noticing, like, with this foundation in particular, less is definitely more. Like, I remember, like, when I first started using it, I would literally use, like, the whole pump, but then I would, like, quickly realize my face looks like cake face, and that is one thing I absolutely cannot stand. On other people it looks okay, but at least to me, I feel like it looks a hot mess. So what I came to realize is I was just putting too much product on my face. So literally, you guys, half a pump. Like, I'm the type of person, I like your skin but better type of foundation. Like, I don't like the type of foundation that legit looks like I painted my face on. So I don't mind that some of my, like, impurities kind of pop up as well, even though I'm wearing makeup on top of it. I actually don't mind it. I actually like the way it looks. So, like, a nice little layer. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like to look like you have cake face, definitely half a pump will definitely do the job. Then I'm just going to be going into my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, I think they call it. Yeah, Conceal and Define Concealer, and I am in the shade C12. Honestly, like I said before in my earlier videos, like, I definitely would say this and also the Milani concealer is a tie for, like, my favorite concealers that I've been using so far. And your girl has been through a lot of different makeup products in the past couple of months, I will say that. I'm just going to fan this down just a little bit, just so I can get a little bit tacky, so that when I blend everything out, I have a tad bit more coverage. You know, instead of having to build it up, use less product and get more out of that less product. And of course, per usual, I'm going to be blending underneath my eye last. Then I'm just going to be using my Sacha? I think it's Sacha. Please don't beat me up if I'm wrong. But I'm basically going to be using this to set all the places that I put my concealer. Guys, oh my gosh. This banana powder, this I definitely feel as though is a little bit on the mid-range. side when it comes to baking powders, but honestly I feel like the $25 that you got to pay for this is definitely worth it, because you do get a lot of product, and on top of that there's no flashback. Your face feels all nice and smooth and just silky after you put it on. Like, it's just perfect. Like, my skin just looks automatically just so much just better and more blended. And mind you, I didn't even contour yet. I didn't even put the powder that I used to why can I not find the words for stuff today? The powder that I used to set my foundation yet. Lord. Anyways, so moving on, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 30 medium deep. As you guys can see, the front looks a little ratchet. I've had this powder for a couple of months now, and this is definitely like my go-to finishing powder when it comes to my face. So if you guys have any recommendations on an affordable, so I'm not paying $30-50 for no loose finishing powder when I pay like less than $10 for this, I will say that. But if you guys have any recommendations, definitely let me know. So next I'm just going to be using the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 300. I definitely forgot what the shade was. Honestly, I love, this is definitely like one of my favorite makeup products at the current moment. But I personally feel like, I think this is like the darkest shade. I hope I'm wrong. But literally the past couple times I've went to Ulta after I picked this up, this is literally the darkest shade that I see. And it's just like, I feel as though you can go at least 1 to 2 shades darker. Like, mind you, this is my perfect contour shade. And I'm definitely not the darkest person that wears makeup. So get on that. Then moving on to blush and highlighter. I swear, I love how just a makeup look just comes together. It just looks so good. But anyways, I'm just going to be using the Beige Cosmetics Blushy and Bali palette. And I will be going into the color Pomegranate. I'm going to be using Pomegranate. And then also, I'm going to try to use Glisten. But as you guys can clearly see, like 99% of it had fell out because I dropped it. And my Done Behind opened it just like this, and everything just fell to the floor, and your girl was devastated. Okay, I was devastated. I paid like $10 for this. I want to be able to use all the products in the palette, and it just fell and made a big old mess, and I had this big old stain on my freaking bathroom floor for like a good day or two. It was ridiculous. And I'm just gonna go in with the same brush that I used to put on the loose finishing powder for my face, just to kind of diffuse that a little bit. Because on camera it looks fine, but in person it looks a little bit much. So also help blend that into each other, just so it's a more seamless contour blush highlight. Like, as you guys can see, like, it's already starting to come together. So I'm just gonna add on my highlight and we should be good to go. Then moving on to lips, I'm just going to be using the NYX retractable lip liner. Lord, I swear, I need to get it together. I was not able to talk basically this whole entire video. And I'm also going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what this looks like, but this is in the shade Praline. This is like my perfect, like, natural-esque lip liner shade because I overline my lip. To me, I feel like my lips look slightly, like my upper lip looks slightly bigger. And that's the look that I'm going for. And it's just like, look at me with the plump lips. Yo, you know what's funny too though? Honestly, I feel like I see a lot more girls with fuller lips overline than I see girls with like regular size lip overline their lips, which is kind of funny because you would think it would be like the other way around, but it's really not. Okay, now we're good. So then last but definitely not least, you cannot forget the finishing spray. No, 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 that would be an absolute nightmare. So I'm basically going to be using the Milani Make It Dewy finishing spray, as you guys can see here. And honestly, depending on how much you like your face to look highlighted, you kind of don't even need highlighter when it comes to this finishing spray. That's why lately, since I've been using it, I don't go too crazy with the highlighter, because I usually be a little bit more heavy-handed with it. But with this finishing spray, you don't need to, so don't do it. Don't be wasting product you don't gotta be using, and then once you spray this on your face, you're gonna be extra glowy, and then it just looks a little bit too much. So little makeup tip out there for some of you guys that did not know. I'm gonna use my trusty fan again and just let that dry down my face. Yeah guys, so this pretty much finishes up the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is like my version of like a soft glam, like not too much, but you know it's there. Like, you know I'm going somewhere. Like, you know I'm not just going out to lunch or something. Like, I'm going somewhere, but at the same time I was lazy, because this is basically what I do for my everyday makeup routine, minus the eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I swear this whole video I do not know words to stuff. That is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below. And yeah, I'll definitely see you guys in my next